What's up, guys? How's it going? It is Matt here. So this is a Monday video, so I gotta do this. This is this whole YouTube apocalypse against gun channels is getting worse. It's getting a lot worse. The other day I uploaded my video of how to clear a type 1 and type 2 malfunction. There's nothing objectionable about any of the content in that video whatsoever. The only bad thing that ever happened in that video is when I was saying when most gunners went out there and they pull a trigger and they take a look and they see your double feed, they say, oh shit. And that's like the only bad thing that I possibly said, which is a lot less than what some of these other channels that are still monetized continue to say, okay? Now, I'm starting to get a little confused, YouTube, a little bit confused. So I upload a video, it's automatically demonetized, right? It's just because it has anything about gun in it, it's automatically demonetized. So I upload a video, you demonetize it. I haven't put it in a request yet, and about 20 minutes later, it's all of a sudden monetized, which doesn't make any sense to me because I thought it was demonetized from the start, and I thought it takes a week to actually get a person to review it so they can actually monetize it. And every time I've sent out a review for a manual inspection of the video, and within about a week, they usually monetize a video because my content doesn't break any of their guidelines, all right? So the video is automatically demonetized, and about 20 minutes, 30 minutes later, it's remonetized, all right? Which doesn't make sense to me because I never even request to get it manually reviewed yet. And then after that, the next day, it's demonetized again. How does your bots work? I mean, honestly, YouTube, how does your bots work? Do you want my content monetized or do you want it demonetized? I just don't get it. And then you look at the video, it's monetized, it's demonetized. It has the golden money signal after it. It's demonetized, yet if you play the video, there's still advertisements on it. That's kind of confusing me, YouTube, because there's still advertisements on my channels, but you're saying it's demonetized. So obviously YouTube is still getting paid for the advertisements out there. I'm not, but YouTube is still getting paid for it. Now, the thing that I've been wondering about is how exactly does your system work? How does it work? I know Project Veritas just went undercover and they actually showed that they actually talked to people that they actually specifically say that the bots aren't just the bots. There's actually people that manipulate the bots to actually, do specific things like demonetize gun channels and conservative channels and whatnot. So we all know what's going on. We know YouTube, we know Google has a hatred for conservatives and gun owners, and right now the only platform that's honestly really available for us for as many videos that we'd like to upload is YouTube. I have like my Patreon account, which is actually in the description if you guys want to take a look out, subscribe, or help fund the channel over there. How exactly does it work, YouTube? I mean, I'm confused. I'm honestly confused. I was looking at it. I had a video from about a year ago. It was actually, a little bit over a year ago when my wrist was still recovering from, I had a broken wrist in 3 different places. So this is before I was even a gun channel. Now I monetized everything and I became a partner through YouTube after I became a gun channel. At the time when I originally released this video, it wasn't monetized. So when I finally became a partner, I just asked to monetize every single one of my videos. So this video from over a year ago, which was like a 58 or 59 second video of me working out. I didn't say a single thing in the video. I was doing workouts. I was doing burpees. I was doing, I had a sandbag. I was going up over my head. All I was doing was workout. I didn't say a single thing in the video except, from the workout. Why'd that one get demonetized? I don't know. I'm confused. I'm very confused. So I actually sent a message into the feedback of YouTube today, and I told them okay, I was like, I'm getting kind of confused. So why is it that my videos that are within all the guidelines, within all the parameters, that are specifically talking about tips for new gun owners, or proper firearms handling for new owners, or firearms safety for new owners, why are those videos being targeted and demonetized when they don't break any of the guidelines? And I also said in the video, I'm like, honestly, it's like, if you honestly do not want gun channels on your platform, why don't you just come out and instead of doing this, under the table thing where you're demonetizing, not monetizing, and you demonetize it for the first 2 weeks, which is when you get the most of the views, and then after the review comes in because no guidelines have been broken, then you remonetize the video so we don't get as many views on the video and all that other stuff. So why if you don't, if you guys honestly don't want gun channels on your platform, why don't you just come out in a public statement in a press conference with your CEOs and all that stuff, with a press conference, and say, we do not agree with firearms channels. We do not agree with the Second Amendment content. We don't agree with First Amendment conservatives and Second Amendment conservatives. We do not agree with these people, and we do not want them on our platform. And why don't you come out and publicly say that? Because we're all about transparency, 100% about transparency, right? So why don't you publicly come out and tell the country, tell the world, that if you are pro-Constitution or if you are pro-gun, we don't want you on our channel. And why don't you just ban us? Why don't you just publicly, in that same speech, publicly ban all gun channels, publicly ban the gun channels, publicly ban all conservative speakers, instead of running around and doing this weird, twisty, whatever thing you're doing with your bots and stuff like that. Why don't you publicly announce to the world, because we're trying to figure it out. We're still trying to figure it out. We have an idea, but we're trying to figure it out. So why don't you publicly announce it for the entire country of America? Why don't you publicly announce it for the entire world to show exactly where you stand? I want you to do that. I do, because we would really like to know. Eventually, if you continue going down this path and you're demonetizing, demonetizing workout videos, video gamers, all this other stuff, if you continually go down this path, you are going to have no more content on your channel. When people go to YouTube, all they'll see are, kitties, people playing with cats, and, little kids putting makeup on their face. That's all you'll ever see on YouTube. Oh, you'll see the Antifa propaganda and all that other stuff. You'll see all that stuff on YouTube. But anything else, any other content? No. All objectionable content. So please, YouTube, please come out and publicly announce to the country, to the world, where you actually stand, and publicly announce that you don't want people like me on your platform. There you have it. If you guys like this video, like this content, like, share, subscribe. If you want to continue seeing content like this and you want to help fund these channels, help these channels go strong, go check me out on Patreon. My link's down there. If you don't want to fund me, go fund a different gun channel. Fund any gun channel out there just to help them get started, because every single gun channel right now is under attack just as hard as I'm under attack. Some are getting attacked even harder. So please go fund whatever Second Amendment channel you can find out there, because there's a gigantic market. People want this information, and if the platforms we're using are against everything and they aren't recommending our videos or anything like that, then our voices can't be heard. So please, guys, go fund your favorite gun channels. It's our responsibility to take care of each other and protect each other. Peace.